Hi, James from Imagine Fitness, and I'm back with another quick video for you. Today I want to talk about stress. Now, stress is defined as a state of mental or emotional strain or tension resulting from adverse or demanding circumstances. Now, I'm sure everybody out there has experienced some stress because it does affect everybody. It can come from pressures at work, at school, or from your family. It could be more severe than that, the pressure of losing a job or divorce. It could be something like moving house or dealing with death, or it could be dealing with a recession. So it does affect absolutely everybody. And it's important to note that not all stress is bad stress. It's quite often important for us to have a little bit of stress in our life. It gives us a little bit of urgency and helps us perform better. A good example of good stress would be a deadline coming up, give you the motivation to get going. Now, long-term stress, on the other hand, can be detrimental to your health. It can cause things like heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and depression and anxiety. Some of the signs that you're suffering from stress may be things like headache, tension, fatigue, sleep problems, and an upset stomach. You may notice some of the effects of stress coming out as well. Maybe you're over or under eating, you're drinking or abusing alcohol or drugs, maybe sudden outbursts of anger that you can't control as well. The good news is there's plenty of ways to combat stress. The first thing to do is identify what's causing the stress and see if you can remove that from your life in any way. From there, the next best thing is sleep. Stress causes the stress hormone cortisol to rise, and when we've got a lot of cortisol in the body, that's a sign that we're very stressed. Sleep is the number one way of reducing cortisol, so that's the first thing to do. Maybe get to bed a little bit earlier and get some good quality sleep. You won't be surprised to hear me say exercise is a great reliever of stress. It doesn't necessarily mean going to the gym or running. It could just be as much as getting out at lunchtime, walking around the block and getting some fresh air. The other another method I find really useful is to write a list. Write a list, prioritize what it is that you need to do, and identify the thing that's going to improve your life the most, or the thing that needs to be done, the most important thing, and do that first. Just creating a list is great as well, because when you tick things off there, it gives you a little bit of an endorphin rush as well, so you get that feel good for when you have ticked something off the list. And last but not least is to breathe. There's plenty of breathing exercise and techniques out there, and it really does help just to take 5 minutes for yourself, sit somewhere quiet and take some really nice deep breaths. Just think about your breathing and lowering your heart rate. So there you go, there's my quick video on stress and what you can do to combat it. I hope you enjoyed and got something useful out of it. I'll be back with another video soon.